And they laughed at him to scorn. So there's firstly crying, commotion. Now they're laughing. Now it's a joke. Because Jesus is saying she's not dead, she's sleeping. Look at these people. What was Jesus' response? When he had put them all out,
Amen.
Take your walkers out.
you have to keep the doubt out.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to keep the doubters out.
Doubters out too. Yeah.
You have to keep the fear out. And sometimes, yes, you even need to keep the fearful out.
Yes. In Jesus' name.
You need to keep the worry out. And sometimes keep the worriers out.
Amen.
You don't need people to speak contrary to your faith in a life or death situation.
Amen.
You've got to get them out. And notice Jesus got them out. Imagine the granny, the uncle, the cousin.
Yeah.
Jesus chased them all out.
Yeah.
Because they were filling the atmosphere with doubt and fear and unbelief.
Yes.
When this is literally a life and death situation.
Wow.
Amen.
Come on now.
When you're in a life, you don't need people like this in your life, even if they're your own flesh and blood.
Amen.
You don't need people to pollute your faith. You don't need people to speak contrary to your Why? They will rob you of your blessing. They will rob you of your breakthrough. They will rob you of your miracle. Rather they be offended and you get your life.
Amen.
Rather they get offended and you get your daughter back to life. Rather they get offended and you get out of debt. Rather they get offended and you get your miracle and get healed of that sickness. Rather that, we can always fix the relationship up afterwards.
Hallelujah.
But we don't need it now when there's life or death situation.
Amen.
And they laughed at his scorn. When he had put them all out, he taken the father and the mother and them. So you notice it was just the father and mother and Peter, James, and John. Interesting. Jesus even left the other disciples. Only Peter, James, and John.
Yeah.
So maybe there was even some doubts in some of the disciples. That's why he didn't say all of them.
Yeah.
He just brought those three and the mother and father. And he taken the father and mother and they were with him and entered where the damsel was lying. So notice in the terminology, where she was lying, in other words, where she was sleeping. And he took the damsel by the hand. Now, remember I asked you to mark something? What did he say right at the beginning? He said, my little daughter is appointed here. Come and lay your hands on her. Look what Jesus does. He takes her by the hand. Exactly what he said. Exactly what the Father said. He took the damsel by the hand and said to her, Talitha Kumi, which has been interpreted, damsel, I say to you,
Arise. Hallelujah.